So I always look out the front door. Uh, there's like at least half the time you're gonna see a junk rat laying trap. You're gonna see some Metro turrets. You're gonna see May pulling shit like this, or someone else is gonna reveal themselves. You'll get some sort of idea of what the enemy composition is if there's a bastion set up somewhere. So like literally 100% of the time, I'm looking out the window, and like sometimes you get like easy free kills like this one.
Yeah, go side, and then chase that fucking mate.
So it's great that you heard me and listened, and I think that at least one more. I think our Zarya is around, so I think someone else is around when we come out of here. Like lots of the time, the rest of the team's either not in voice or they just don't fucking understand. Like the number of times I've called out that there's junk traps and then someone just walks into them anyway is dismal. Anyway, it worked well this time.
Lay down.
Helps that I'm fast. I mean, soldier's fast. Probably didn't need the rocket there, but whatever.
So high ground, fast and high ground.
So, just like you and probably everyone else, I panicked a little when I saw the Bastion, because I always panic when I see a Bastion. Um, I think my first thought here was to like back off a bit and try to just smash the shield down, but like unless our team is making a concerted effort to bust shield, it's not going to work well. And we don't really like Zarya has no charge and she's not going to break shield. Um, Ryan and Brigitte aren't going to do shit against the shield. You're not going to do, Moira's not going to do anything against the shield. And I forget what our other DPS is. Anyway, like this doesn't add up to, and Soldier's not the best shield breaker either. So breaking shield not a great plan. It's good that Reinhardt started going this way, because then that like made me realize what is the right approach.
Let's go server room.
It's actually called security room, but whatever, doesn't matter. So then my plan was, so because they're set up like a little bit back from the lip here, and I'm fast, and Ryan's coming with, I knew that I'd be able to get along this wall where they can't really like shoot down, and which is on point, which means that capture will start happening, and they're going to have to contest. So at least one of them is going to have to come down, and they're going to have to reposition up top. So then that introduces the possibility of killing whoever drops down and having a window where you're not getting attacked at all up top, which is exactly what happened. So I'm a little bit hurt. I dropped my healing station just in case someone else needs it as well. I managed to stay in it long enough to get healed up, and then I quickly realized that, I mean, I could pretend that I see this. And maybe I do see contested, but I did not actually like necessarily notice that we had another person on point. But I decided I could probably come up the stairs behind and do some shit to them.
Bastion's dead.
So that's good and lucky. Like if it had taken any more shots to kill him, uh, he wouldn't have died. On the other hand, he to repair, like I don't think he had any healers up there. I only saw Orisa with him. So even if I hadn't killed him, he still would have had to expend. He wouldn't have been shooting while self-repairing, and he would have used up all of his self-repair right then. I bailed out of there because I didn't. I'm at 140 health, and I don't have heal station, and I did not want to get into like an up close fight with Orisa who might have shield and might have fortify, because that would, I would end up dying or end up being nearly dead. No, I'd end up dying. So I decided to bail out of there and see what I could do below. When I play Soldier too, I try to like, and this is partly from watching, mostly from watching like good players play Soldier. Since he's so fast, you can change position really quickly, which is super strong. So yeah, so you just sprint from place to place, and suddenly you're in a different place than where they expect you. You've got a different angle. You're behind shields. You've got high ground, and so on. So probably I should have been shooting at the Mercy instead of the Reinhardt. If he turns, then his shield is going to, he's getting pocketed. If he turns, I'm just shooting shield. He's still in armor, which is cutting my damage almost in half. This is me being a pussy, let's say, because it's just harder to hit Mercy in the air. I mean, it's harder to hit Mercy than it is to hit Reinhardt, so I'm attacking an easier target. With some heroes, pounding on tanks to build to kill them or to build up ult is the right thing. Like, but with Soldier, if you can't hit squishies, you might not be. You got to work on your aiming. Anyway, so I'm shooting Ryan instead. But on the other hand, like, at least he's not protecting his front line. He decides to come after me. I do not want to get into a up-close slugfest with him. So my initial plan was to just run like over here into Cafe, maybe go high ground. But then I see this is coming down. And I also know that his range is low. He gets one hit on me, which sucks, but yeah, no, he's fucked. But then I'm like just exposed up top, and if no one had been looking at me, I would have stayed up there and kept attacking, but I'm too low. And I mean, I could have dropped heal station up there, but then I would have been like juking and praying the whole time, while probably not like killing properly. So I wanted to like get somewhere safe, drop heal station to get strong and come back in. But at this point, I did suspect that someone would follow me because I was getting looked at before, and whoever would just hit me knows that I'm low. And I think I can kind of hear the footsteps too coming at me. Yeah, like you can hear the click, click. So, and then I start getting real fucking worried because I got Mercy and Soldier coming at me. Luckily, Mercy's being a dumbass and not if she's pocketing Soldier, I just die, right? Like, I cannot 1v1 a pocketed Soldier when I'm low health. Yeah, I got my heal station down, but it's gonna run out soon. But instead, she's trying to shoot me. I watched a video about like mistakes that people who are low down make, like gold and that kind of thing, and like Mercies who think that they are super battle Mercies is common. And yeah, and if I remember, this Mercy was like that. Like, look, she's shooting me. Like, why does she not heal him? But anyway, so now I'm in a lot of trouble, right? My heal station is going to wear out. I have to like finish off a full health Mercy when I have 64 health. And Mercy's, is actually pretty formidable if she has, well, she's pretty formidable, period, with her pistol out, especially if you only, that's like 2 hits from her. So yeah, I fucking ult on her ass. I don't know why. I don't know why I delayed before shooting there. There's a weird like. I ult and then delayed before shooting. Anyway, see, that was 1 hit, I think, and I'm down to 31. So I'm in some shit now. But I'm using my ult, so might as well pretend I'm. One thing to know with Soldier is that your auto aim doesn't work with your rocket anymore. It used to, but now it doesn't, which is probably better because it never worked very well with the rocket because the rocket is projectile, blah blah blah. So if you want to shoot your rocket while you're ulting, you still need to aim the rocket properly.
One.
And of course I have to play super safe, right? 76 health.
Bastion dead.
Fuck you. So Bridget stole my kill. Kiss my ass.
Fucking do this. Where's everybody?
Oh. We on it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you.
The enemies always push. Like, and they were probably right. They were, yeah, I'm not going to say they were doing anything wrong. Like, the capture is not very far. They had, like, what, 2 or 3 people on point until that second. and they couldn't have known through the wall that how hurt they were, and they couldn't have seen us through, like, how many of us were there through the wall. So it's right that they did this, and it's probably a very good idea for them to go high ground as well. There's a Ryan and Soldier here, so like yeah, they go up high ground. Ryan holds shield, and Soldier rains some shit down us for a little bit while they wait for some more people to come back. I think they're solo heal Mercy though, so they still would have like had to do that for a long time with no heal. Yeah, Soldier here station, but sure, still.
Soldier's going high ground. Soldier and Ryan high ground.
So I didn't really want to take this fight just by myself, but once I saw Brig coming, I decided that the two of us could push in together. So she saved my ass there probably. See how they're both lying down? That was Ryan starting a charge and Brig doing a shield bash. So she interrupted his charge, which very possibly would have murdered me.
Going high ground, Soldier and...
Let's watch in slow-mo, because maybe that would be fun.
Ryan high ground.
So, and Farah's shooting, so Farah's pounding them from up above. So in a moment when Soldier kills himself with his own rocket, that'll really be because he's super weakened by our Farah pounding into them. See that charge? Boom. Anyway, it wasn't that exciting. So I start to think about running away, and then I realize there's probably more coming, right? There's going to be, like, we haven't captured yet, probably most of those people we killed are going to end up with this forward spawn and not the rear spawn. Like, these guys we just killed now will probably get the rear spawn, but... So forward spawn, they're either going to, like, be stupid and try to contest, or they're going to be a little bit stupid and try to shoot in this door. Or they're going to be catchable and, like, maybe we kill them and get some free push so they don't get to regroup. And sure enough. So probably I should have, like, chased the Bastion over here. But, like, going into a narrow hall against a Bastion is, like, if he sets up, then what do you do? Then you're just sad. So I decided maybe that wasn't a great plan. Plus, I got a bit hurt there, right?
Cap.
Before I got the... Yeah, yeah, anyway, I got a little bit hurt, although not very much. So Mei, fuck that. I'm not getting up close and fighting her, so I'll get a few pot shots on her, and then I'm going to leave to get some distance away from her freeze ray.
That hurts. Mei no block. Bastion's ulting on the right side.
I'm obviously going to run the hell away from Bastion. Him ending his ult standing right in the middle of us was, you know, his Bastion's ult doesn't. Anyway, whatever.
Oh, someone get that Mei. Oh, fuck. He's up top.
I just, whenever I hear Mei's ult trigger, I mostly just want to sprint the fuck away. So just in case, like, I don't know where it was happened, but I don't want to be in it. I heard you say up top, although I should have known that by then she wouldn't still be up top. Whatever. Yeah, some shit aim. I shouldn't have reloaded there, but whatever.
Oh, I'm murdering everyone.
Yeah, so this is called getting cocky, and that's probably like what got me killed in the end.
I didn't mean to say that in team voice. Literally.
So taking high ground as Soldier's always nice. He has quite good aim and his damage fall off is pretty far. I can hear the Bastion shooting, but I don't know where. I ask where. You say underneath, but you don't say left or right. So I don't really know where he is. So I decide to, like, make sure I don't get it in his line of fire.
Where's that fucking Bastion? Where's Bastion?
He's underneath one of the...
Yeah. Not enough info.
Oh.
That was sort of a lucky helix.
Diva. Diva's low.
He's low.
Watch this Moira, who should just stay behind the friggin' shield because she's hurt. Why does she think that...
Moira 1, Moira dead.
I mean, I suppose she's going for the health pack, but if she doesn't have phase, she shouldn't be doing that. I started getting hit by Diva there. Right?
Moira 1, Moira dead.
So, Diva, I mean, she started shooting me. I can hear her rocket starting to fire. I expected her to come up here. And then I would have been happy to take a face-to-face with her because I have heal station. But she boops me. Anyways, it totally screws up my plan. Yeah. So now so instead of a nice up close, I'm down here. There's a friggin' Reinhardt coming in here. So now I can't. It's not a 1v1, and it's a bad plan to try to fight her. Do a bit of damage while getting the hell out.
Diva and Ryan left room.
Poking back in to see what's up. Now, so this is where I die. This is insanely stupid. Like, he's low. I could get up there, like, punch him and kill him, maybe. He's got 2 bars, so probably not. But it doesn't fucking know Soldier is ulting on me. What do I think's gonna happen? Like, I just need to be sprinting out as fast as possible and pray. But instead...
Ryan's 1.
Instead, I think I'm invincible and I die. Alright, that's the end of it. So, yeah, this was... I mean, partly, of course, luck and good fortune and so on, but like most of the things that I did there, I did plan and capitalize on like the work of my teammates and so on. But all right, blah blah blah.